That's a good omen. That's a great omen. Wonderful omen. Is the bow too much? I feel like it's too much. At the same time, I don't care. Anyway, all of the sirens, all of the cats, every noise has calmed down now. I think we can start. Hello everybody, my name is Murasaki Genie, and today we're not gonna really play dress up. Well, I guess I am dressed up a bit, but that's not what we're doing today. Before dress up, there was my first love, which was video games, and to be honest, that's what this channel was supposed to be to start with, but because I started my dress up project, I just started putting out all those videos together, just making that my main focus for a while. Before that, I started recording a bunch of different video games, none of which have seen the light of day. I have not even edited any of those. I played a couple of different games, didn't go anywhere with them. I figured this game was a good place to start. It's a very short game. I mean, it's kind of an episodal type game where, yeah, they're all kind of connected, I guess, but you play one, and then you play another. No big commitment. So this channel was supposed to be a gaming channel. I've decided to just incorporate all my dress-up things into it. Whether or not that deters people, I don't know. I don't know, this is me every day, you know? This is just how I am. This is how I wanted the channel to go, I guess. And the dress-up stuff is definitely part of it. And the game stuff is... oh my god. And the game stuff is definitely part of it. So this game is called The Lion's Song, and it follows several different folks through their little creative journeys, and it's kind of a interactive story game. Not so much an otome game, if you know what that is. It's kind of like a visual novel type game. In this game, you are still given like options of what you want to say, how you want to react. There's also sections of the game where you have to click around, interact with the environment to progress the story, and me and Hobbs played this the other night and I liked it. Anyway, free on Steam. Episode 1, Silence, is the story of a young woman named Wilma who is a violinist, and she's a composer, I guess. She's written very, very good works of music, and she plays herself on her violin, followed with the orchestra, but she's kind of being pressured by her mentor to create the next best thing, which, you know, no pressure, right? So anyway, Wilma decides it's kind of getting to be too much. She decides to take up her mentor's offer to go to this little secluded cabin up in the Alps and kind of work through her writer's block. Very simple, very short episode. So we're just gonna do it. And I've already played through this with Hubs, but because you are given choices, there are several different paths, several different choices you can make, several different endings you can get, probably. So the replay is pretty good, so I figured it's a good place to start. A nice short little adventure for everybody. And, you know, music. Who doesn't like music? So, this is The Lion's Song. Episode 1, Silence, with Wilma, the violinist. Do you have enough socks? You need plenty of socks. It's very cold there. Mama, you packed the suitcase yourself. It's stuffed with socks. Oh, by the way, yeah, I know my reading isn't great, but, you know, that's part of the adventure, I guess. You get to listen to my crappy voice acting. Anyway. So, Mr. Conductor, all aboard for Vienna. You will write your mother, won't you? Every day, Papa, I promise. You're such a liar, but I love you anyway. All aboard, last call for Vienna. Mama, let the boy go. He will get in trouble if he's late. My dear boy, take care, take care. That's not true, Mother. She'd be crying. Yes, Mama, Papa, you take care too. Very cardboard cutouty, but it gets better, I promise. Take care. Wilma first left them on this very train. Now me. So, in case you didn't get it, this apparently is Wilma's brother. Some nameless gent. He's not really referred to at all anymore at this time. Oh my god, you're gonna make me say that. Anyway, this is the Vienna Music Academy. Yeah. I did that very American. I apologize. Anyway, so this young woman is Wilma. Oh yeah. Myself. Arthur, where are you? You asked me to come to your office. Here I am. And we're left all alone, waiting. Maybe at last you want to talk about us. But you're so shy, Arthur. You don't know how to begin. It's a lot like me. Oh, don't be silly, Wilma. You keep hoping it will happen, but it never will. I think, we like Mr. Arthur. Oh, and he just kind of appears. He says, I'm glad you're here. I just had to see you. Sorry, I'm late. Okay, so now we're given our first choice. Why did you want to see me, Professor? Where have you been? I haven't been waiting long. Do we want to be straightforward, casual, or just completely blasé? Let's go with blasé. I haven't been waiting long. Well, to be quite honest, yes. Wilma, your performance at the salon. It was quite incredible. The guests could not believe their ears. Oh yes, they seem to enjoy the music. Let's be a little more humble. I'm so glad. They want to hear more from you, Wilma. Sorry about my super noisy mouse. I don't have a lot of room, so the camera is very close to said mouse, so it's very loud and clicky. We need to keep up the momentum. How is the new composition coming along? Oh god. It's more difficult than the others. I'm progressing. It's more difficult than the others. Your music is so new. It entices. It challenges. I know that we are about to achieve something great here. The future of music. You sing very highly of us, Professor. Arthur, we must build on the success of your performances. If we stop now, we'll squander this opportunity. We have to keep moving. Keep working. We have to establish your name. Okay? Well, that is kind of awkward, but okay. What is it? I've started composing it, but... Oh, Arthur, I'm stuck. I'm horribly, horribly stuck. I don't know how to complete it. Wilma, don't say that. We've come so far. Everything we've worked for. That was a little intense, I'm sorry. I can't bear to let you down. I know what's wrong. It's the pressure from the Institute. Everyone clamoring for your attention. Recognizing you on the street. And even more pressure from me. Kind of freaks me out when that happens. Vienna's a city, we can't change that. No, it's not you, Arthur. You said it yourself. It's momentum. You said it yourself. It's momentum. You need to change, that's clear. Listen, I have a cabin in the mountains. You will be able to work there. I can't accept that. No, you've done too much for me already. Would you come with me? Let's keep it PG. I can't accept that. Nonsense! You're teaching, guiding me. Your help with the scholarship. You need time alone. The quiet. Yes, quiet. I'll take care of things here. Arthur, I can't. I'm not asking. It's settled. A carriage will pick you up tomorrow. There are plenty of supplies in the cabin. Okay. We have no choice in this. Pack lightly. You're not bringing your old violin, are you? Of course I am. Playing that old violin relaxes me. Why would you not take your violin? That's just weird. Weird background noise. Okay. You'll have to walk the last part of the way. It's quite a hike. I'll manage. I'm a violinist. I have very strong calves, right? Very well, I do think this is for the best. You will be completely alone. No distractions. Okay, so we have a forced vacation. There are worse things. Somewhere in the Alps. I really like the art style. It's just colors and shading, no lines. So we have the mountains. We're almost there. Just a bit farther. Forest. Just a few steps. Last meters. Whew! Oh, there we are. We have finally arrived. That's it. Arthur's cabin. Behind the huge text floating in the air. Oh, Arthur, I hope so much that you're right. An inspiration is waiting for me down there. Okay. Awkward pause. Okay, forest. The forest up there is so dense. The trees are thick with needles. You almost can't see through. It's usually what a forest is. Telephone poles. Telephone poles. The only connection from this place to the outside world. Oh boy. That was the days, right? Mm-hmm. Dark clouds hang over the mountains. Almost as if they are waiting for something. That's not a bad omen. The wind is growing stronger. It won't be long until the storm is here. I'd better hurry. So it's not really straightforward. You just kind of click on things and hope it progresses somehow. Dark clouds hang over the mountains. Okay, we just said that. I better hurry. Cabin. Looks like a storm is brewing. I might just make it before the rain. Oh, there we go. Okay. Isn't this kind of how horror stories start? Alone in the cabin in the woods. Storm. The only connection to the outside world is telephone poles that swing precariously overhead. Ugh. Line Song, Episode 1, Silence. I made it just before the rain. Hopefully it will stop soon. Walk up here was exhausting. Whew. Alright, Wilma. It's time to unpack your bag. Okay, so now we're given freedom to click around. And because she wants her bag, let's go to the bag. I'm starving. There should be a sandwich in there somewhere. There's some paper. And there it is, our sandwich. And a letter. Who's it from? Okay, somebody sneaked us a secret letter. It says, open upon arrival. My dear Wilma, I hope you had a trouble-free journey. I'm sure you have started writing already. Yeah, it's been like 2 seconds. Look at our face. Inspired by the beautiful surroundings. Okay. Let's read on. However, I have a confession to make. Perhaps he has written something about us? Oh, we're just... It's not about the violin. We want Arthur's attention, clearly. Before your departure, I started to Let's get our words right. Before your departure, I started to organize a concert at the... Oh my goodness. Throwing Italian words in. Music... Frien? Okay. Here in Wisconsin, if it's not an Indian word, we can't say it, so... Music Vrien in Vienna. I tried. I was able to convince a few illustrious colleagues to offer their works. Okay. I had to call in many favors, but... Mr. Schongberg? Mr. Schongberg, Mr. Berg, and Mr. Mahler? We're gonna go with Mahler. Have all agreed to participate. It will be a glorious evening. And your composition will be the centerpiece. The grand finale. Wilma, imagine it. I understand that this is all very abrupt. Yeah. And for that, I apologize. Oh. You're glad it's just a letter. If you were in person, I'd probably just wring your neck. But abuse will have to wait. But now is your time. The musicians start rehearsal next week. The piece must be ready by then. In anticipation of your return, Arthur. Thanks, Arthur. No pressure at all. Yeah. Here we are having a panic attack in the middle of the woods. Concert. 1 week. How is this less pressure? Guys, don't surprise girls like this. This is not how you do it. Doesn't matter what the payout is. You can't just spring these decisions on us. Arthur, how could you? The storm is almost here. How am I supposed to write something if I can't go outside? I am trapped here. The storm outside. And within me. And we look awful. Ugh. Oh, Jesus. It scared me. Hello, this is Dog. Je t'aime, Nick. Oh, it just spat everywhere. Je t'aime, Nakto. Excuse me. Oh, German. Yes. Who is this? To whom do you wish to speak? Are you sure you have their number? With whom do you wish to speak? Anyone. My name is Leos. This is my first telephone apparatus call. Small town wonders. It's an amazing machine, isn't it? Oh yes. Amazing. I wonder if... Are you close by? Where are you? Okay, horror movie, scene number 2. Mysterious call in the middle of the storm. Asking where you are. I'm in Austria. I'm in the Alps. Where are you calling from? I'd rather not say. Let's be bold. Let's say where we actually are, even though that's a terrible idea. I'm in the Alps. The mountains? Yes, those Alps. That's funny. Okay. I never would have dreamt of this. I was told you can speak over long distances, but to actually hear a voice, it's amazing. I can now finally talk to my niece, Nicole. Yeah. Awkward stomach rumble. What was that? Oh god. Thunder? There's a storm here. That sounded a bit closer. Why are you so questioning, Mr. Leos? I didn't hear anything. I hear this noise every day when my guests come to me with empty bellies. You're an innkeeper, Leos? I am. Best dumplings in all of Bohemia. Wonderful when they're fresh out of the pot. With a rich, hearty sauce. Yeah, okay, that doesn't help our situation. Okay. when you cut into one and the steam comes out. That sounds delicious. Stop torturing me. It sounds like you're your own best customer. You're right, but I'm the cook. I have to taste them. I just made an account. Let's just go with it. I wish I had some here right now. Of course you wish that. Oh. I apologize. That was terrible, I know. It sounds like you are very hungry. It was a pleasure talking to you, madame. I'm very sorry. Where are my manners? I didn't even ask your name. It's Wilma. Why not just put it all out there? Wilma. Wilma, what a pleasure to speak with you. Say, do you think we could talk again sometime soon? They gave me a number. 1255. Maybe? We're just totally not into it. I hope so. Goodbye, Leos. See you later. Please don't travel to the Alps and kill me. Goodbye, Wilma. Okay. Time for my sandwich. That's an attractive noise. Yeah. We just tuck into it like we've never eaten before. So good. It may not be a dumpling, but it tastes delicious. And then we just get narcolepsy. I'm so tired. It was too much for my first day. Just pass out. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's lovely. Outside, behind the buildings, the sun is rising. Beside Wilma, someone stirs. Oh my goodness. I take it we're in a dream. Duvet. So soft. Arthur. Oh god, he tickled. I tickled him. Wilma? Are you awake? Maybe. I say that all the time. Oh, you. It's late. How did we get here? I have to leave. Something's wrong. Wait, something's wrong. I mean, this is why I wanted, but I really have to go. I'm expected at the Institute. But it's your institute. I'm sleepy. We've been together such a short time. Huh. We've been together all night, and we didn't get much sleep. Yeah, that got creepy real fast. Did I learn my lessons well? Yes, and you are my student. We should not be together in the first place. I'm pretty sure we're both adults here, but whatever. Is that what we are? Student and teacher, secret lovers, together. Distant church bells chime the hour. It's torture. Six o'clock. I'm already late. What could be so urgent? Today I'm eating Schonsberg. Schonsberg? Today I'm getting Schonsberg's contribution. I have to be there. It will be marvelous. Arthur, we should talk. That's not a good thing to say. Oh, got weird. Imagine the look on their faces when your song is played. Don't change the subject. Ooh, what are you doing? Imagine where we could be in a year. It's getting weird. Stop, you're hurting me. The future of music. No. Arthur, no. Ooh. Oh. Oh, Our hand fell asleep and we started dreaming it. That's a good dream when you're already stressed. Day 2. It was just a dream. Very messed up dream. Just a messed up dream. Arthur, I was finally with you, but it got really, really awkward. I have to write this composition. But how to start? Serious face. Come on, Wilman. Come on, Wilma. We've done this before. Anything could be inspiration. Thank you, Hickmobile. Driving so fast. Okay, inspiration. Where do we start? Lamp. The lamp casts a dim light. Perfect for, trying to get work done. The flame dances quietly to and fro. It flares up briefly before subsiding. Drawer. Dusty, but empty. Drawer is locked. Okay. Anything could be an inspiration. A composition. Where are the melodies hiding? Okay. It's locked. Unfinished composition. One of Arthur's old compositions. Okay. Sheet music. Tonal diversity? Arthur writes here about a phenomenon he calls tonal diversity. By building certain relationships between the notes, the same note can suddenly sound quite different when heard again. It seems as if Arthur is talking to her directly. His writing is so clear, so similar to the way he speaks. She imagines him lecturing his students. He pauses, not once, but many times. He turns to her and smiles. Wilma focuses on his intentional, unhurried actions, his pleasurable surprise, his lovely smile. Arthur pauses. Arthur's pauses are never exactly when you would expect them. You can feel each one coming. You don't know when, but you know it will come. It's kind of weird. He delays it, stretches it out, until finally, when I've almost given up waiting, he pauses, turns, and smiles. Wilma tries to incorporate these pauses in the piece. Oh, Jesus. What was that? I can't hear melodies in this din. There are several noises. Oh god, where'd it go? Okay. Accidentally clicked out of the game. I can't. Mighty booming. A blood-curdling squealing. Relentless creaking. The noises are still too distracting. Not supporting me. Oh, that's what's making the noise. The wind rattles the cabin. The beam creaks. The fibers in the wood bend and snap. The noise blurs. It fades away. This is how we die. Oh, in a rickety cabin. Everything changes. I can hear melodies in this din. There are several noises. I can't... Freaking out, man. Go outside. The valley of... Storm's outside. With all that howling wind and pounding rain, how can I concentrate? Perhaps I can block out the noise of the storm. So go outside. The storm booms overhead. The rain and the wind are so loud. Well, I don't have to be out there. The sky and the storm. Each drop of water falls from so far above. Forming quietly, the droplets whoosh downwards, falling at last. thundering on leaves, grass, and stone. From there to my ears, sounds blurred fade away. And suddenly, it is quieter. The mountains loom high above me. Vienna is somewhere beyond the mountains. Home is even farther. Forests, thick forests. It's a wonder I didn't get lost. Okay, so every time we hear a distracting noise, we kind of think of it in a musical way, and how the noise is created and how it sounds in a musical way. So instead of just being an annoying noise, it becomes a rhythm, a melody, a part of a song, and from there we're able to drown it out, I guess. Poles. You can't tell from here where the telephone poles go. Okay. Rain. Clouds still roil in the sky. It doesn't look as if the storm will be over anytime soon. Flowers. Strange. Why does Arthur have flowers here? Why not? Looks like everything's quieted down enough we can go back inside. What is making that noise? Here's what I missed. Swath. Path I can't hear about. Leads to the mountain pass. Okay. That helps us in no way. Okay, let's buy something. Even though inside is terrifying. My violin. Can't hear. There's one noise left. Perhaps I can silence the noises, block them out, maybe? I have to try. But how? Okay. A pile of letters addressed to Arthur. Should I read them? Should we read congratulations, admiration? A painter. To read any letters. How about the one that's jiggling very frantically? My dear Professor Caban, I would like to congratulate you. I had the honor of listening to a minor concert by your student Wilma Dorfel? We're going to take it at face value. By your student Wilma Dorfel at the salon recently. Many in the audience seemed bewildered at first, whom, excuse my expression, would have in tow. You'd have... Okay. Okay, are they gonna smack us? Let's keep reading. There have been so many child prodigies, but this was different. As this young composer's music played, I couldn't quite believe my ears. But soon the strength of her music became clear to all. But at the same time, enlightenment, as did mine. Go on. The heartiest congratulations. You must be very proud. You have transformed this rough diamond into a brilliant gem. Okay. I will be eager to hear her next composition. Until then, be so kind as to send my best regards to your young artist. Your friend, Gustav. Okay. Let's read the next one. Professor Caban, I hope you may recall the stimulating discussion we had recently in the salon. My name is, we're gonna say Greet. All these foreign names. Anyway, I'm a frequent visitor there. Some mistake me for a critic. I'm not. but I would describe myself rather as an intermediary. I unite creative minds, promote the exchange of ideas. Oh, that noise. Ugh. God, it's stuck in my ear. In this culturally exhilarating time. Go on. Like many, I'm a great admirer of your early work. I've been following your initiatives regarding modern music. And the young student who performed for us today is a most promising talent. I hope we could continue our discussion, at your convenience, of course. Yours in anticipation. Okay, a painter. My dear author. I'm writing to you in the knowledge that, like me, you are a great admirer of every kind of art. Sadly, I know you missed a recent exhibition in the salon. The artist was a young man named Franz Markertz. His paintings are very special. Portraits, but none like you will ever see. They somewhat capture every facet of a person. When I saw them, I immediately thought of you. Luckily, I've managed to acquire one or two of his works. I'd like you to see them and tell me your opinion. To be honest, they remind me of the new music you are pursuing, and they are erotic in a very special way. Male and female, both. I would be very interested to know what you think of them. Your friend, RM. Okay. All the praise, okay? There are no sketches here. It must be in Vienna. That's all of them. Okay. Maybe I will read more later. Oh, that's so annoying. The lamp. It was a lamp this whole time. Wind shaking the cabin makes its way. Squeaking noise gets under your skin. Ugh! Always audible, even when it isn't. I can block it out, I know I can. The noise slowly fades, blurs, dissolves, and is gone. Ugh. It's awful. Finally, I can start writing. Oh! God! Hello? Oh, okay. Wilma. It's Melios. You remember me, yes? Yeah, it was like 5 minutes ago. Why are you calling? Well, to be honest, I wanted to hear your voice again. Okay. Last time we talked about me, my niece, and about my dumplings. But here I've asked about you. That was rude of me. Okay. Yeah. Nicole, you idiot! You wanted to hear my voice? Why? It feels good to hear your voice. Reminds me of someone. Your niece? Nicole, yes. Some years ago, my sister and her husband asked me to look after her. They traveled much of the year, but they do not believe she is strong enough to join them. It's kind of sad. Well, I tried to look after her, but where is she now? What happened? I just couldn't manage. I mean, I love her. We are very close. We were very close. But running the inn, taking care of her, I couldn't do both at the same time. So I sent her back to her parents in Vienna. I think things are better this way. Is it better for her? Do you miss Nicole? Who looks after Nicole while her parents travel? A governess, I think. That would be kind of a teacher. A certain... oh, she's German. A certain Frau Schmoll? Frau Schmoll? I don't know her. Is it better for her? I'm not sure. I'd like to think so, yes. Do you miss Nicole? Yes. She's like a daughter to me. Why didn't you call Nicole? I want to. It's the very reason why I got this machine. And then, well, you picked up. But I'm not completely sure it's a good idea. You should do it. You think so? If you don't, you might regret it. Isn't that kind of like in Home Alone? Where he's talking to his crazy neighbor who was like disowned by his son because they had an agreement. And then on Christmas he decides to call his granddaughter, and then you see the son and the granddaughter and the whole family come over for Christmas, and, you know, all because Kevin told him you should. You never know what happens if you don't. Every hour, every minute, every second that passes, keeping your feelings from someone you love is something you may regret later. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I can make it up to her somehow. But enough about me. What about you? Do you have family? What is your profession? Profession? Ooh, music. I write music. Like a composer? Yes, I study composition. Any song I would know? Not really, no. I've just started to make a name in Vienna. What are you doing in the mountains? My mentor said, Wilma, you'll find inspiration there. And is it working? There's a storm. It's raining, and I feel trapped. Oh. For a moment, she hears a melody. Wait, what was that? What? I thought I heard something. You heard something just now? I did. What did you hear? A melody. I don't understand. Can you do that again? Do what again? Start saying something, and then pause. Yes, no, that wasn't it. Keep talking. Fine, I'm talking to you, Wilma. I'll try to keep going, but I don't know what to talking to you about, so should I perhaps tell you about my dumplings again? I told you something about me. My profession. Yes, you are a musician. See, when he pauses, it happens. Yes, that's it. What? The melody. I can hear a melody. Well, quick, write it down. Goodbye. The notes disappear. Oh, nearly had it. You need to give the melody some time. It is quiet. Suddenly she hears the sound of his voice again. A true musician. Thank you, Leos. I can barely keep my eyes open. Narcolepsy hits again. Oh, we're dreaming. It's cold. And wet. Where am I? Rain? Oh, well. Oh. Horror movie part 3. Die in a well. Rain. Why? Why can't I move? Can't move. I'm paralyzed. Stones. I can't get up. Damp stones. Slippery and wet. Water. It's rising fast. I can't move. An opening. The rain, the water is rising. My feet, the mud grips them like dead hands. Got to get out of here. Hello? Someone down there. Person. Help. Hello? Help. Is anyone down there? Yes, down here. The rain is too loud. I can't hear you. Get me out of here. Can you climb up? I'd be doing that if I could. My feet are stuck in the mud. How did you get down there? I must have fallen in. Don't panic. It's a very difficult problem, though. The water is rising. Let's just do something. The stones are slippery. I don't want to fall in. Wait here, Wilma. I'll try to get you help. How do you know my name? Can't hear you. Try to find help. but I know you're well known. Eos Arthur? Father. Arthur? The storm has gotten worse. Day 3. It's just a dream. This is all too much. If only I could leave. No. I must finish the piece. I owe it to everyone. Melody. It's right on the tip of my brain. I will concentrate. Another noise. Oh no, not something else. It's always something. The noise is coming from in there. Let's find a way to get in there. Could have hit the key. Just get away from the ticks and the dogs. Far from everything familiar. Separated by stone as old as the world itself. She is alone in the twilight zone. A powerful harmony separating melodies. It's like it shimmers between the trees. You have to look very closely to see it. But you can tell that it is there. A melody hidden between the layers of music. I love the violin. Can't play it though. I'm terrible. Don't have the drive to learn. Clouds still whirl in the sky. Doesn't look like the storm will be over anytime soon. Why did Arthur leave flowers on the porch? Of course there's a key. It's somewhere beyond. Okay. Looks like we got some inspiration from the storm being away from that elusive ticking. And talking. Tickety-tock. Ready? Okay, open that thing. I almost had it. I've got it. The ticks of the old watch shatter in your imagination. The fragments dissolve and gradually fade into silence. Worn letter. Arthur must have had a reason to lock this letter away. Let's read it! My beloved Arthur, I can hardly wait to see you again. The memory of your last visit is still hanging in the air. Like a note that after the orchestra has already finished. It fills me with dreams, feelings, and longings for you. Bitch gonna die. Sometimes I want to get away from Vienna. I want to travel with you across Europe and farther. With every year, one senses what was fine in the city. What was worthwhile and grand, now ebbing away. The voices all sound the same these days. Just echoes from better times long past. Get to the point. Vienna is losing itself. But the city, its people, they don't care. They see to it that things keep on as they are, instead of doing something about it. Okay. I don't want to stand by and watch. I heard Berlin is the future, full of beauty and hope. Let's go there sometime. What do you think? Please tell me soon. Yours, Good. Ugh. Another one, Arthur. Just please. And then we sink farther into our depression. Sketch. Oh my goodness. Several figures drawn in a chaotic style, with butts. Many facets of the same person. That got weird. A melody formed of several. A melody formed of multiple facets. I can barely keep my eyes open. Maybe I should sleep, but I don't have enough time. Try to stay awake. I don't have enough time. I must try to stay awake. Who needs sleep? Her eyelids become heavier and heavier. In the haze of fatigue, the notes in her music become a blur. Quietly, new ones emerge. Furious writing. Narcolepsy. Okay then. Hello? Hello? There we are. Huh? What happens if we don't answer the phone? Hello? Leos? No, I'm not Leos! Why did you call me? Funny that you asked me that. What do you want? Have you ever thought about what you want? I want to be with Arthur, I want to be successful, I want to go home to my parents. I want to be with Arthur. Ah, it's more like it. Okay. Horror movie part 4. Mysterious doppelganger. Trying to help us figure out our past, present, future. At least we're talking about what you want. Do you really think that you could ever be with him? You read the letters. Maybe not, but I could try. My music will change his mind. It doesn't matter. Good. Well, you had better get back to work then. Vienna deserves to hear your music. We just look surprised, like, oh, okay. Oh my god, that was really loud. That actually scared me. Day 4. The storm. It's here. We look awful. No, 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 no. Cannot think clearly. Cannot let my fears control me. You're hearing those voices. It's not just you. We all hear them. Maybe I can block them out. I have to try. Maybe I won't be able to hear the music anymore. Try to block out the voices of fear and angst. The voices become louder. One by one, the voices fall silent. Stop it. I can do this. As the voices fade, she has a sudden realization. Her heart beats steadily. She feels the air filling her lungs, the oxygen in her blood, and the warmth in her fingertips. An inconsistent, ephemeral rhythm, perhaps? Yes. Yes, that's good. Wilma likes. Play a melody. A melody, of course. I'll just play. The music repeats itself. Motifs, melodies, and rhythms which Wilma has played many times before. Never really surprising. Almost boring. Continue playing. The tones seem to linger long after. A reminder of all the other times she's played. Never written harmonies. Maybe their time is now. Wilma writes the harmony down. And then stares into the abyss. Let's see. The composition is developing well. There are already several great passages, but still a lot to write. I wonder if he's there. What was the number he told me? 1255. Hello? Thank God, Leos, you're there. Wilma, is that you? Oh god, I'm so glad you're there. We're not even using the phone. What the heck? Calm down, calm down. What is it? I'm talking to you telepathically through the telephone. It's all too much. What was that? Thunder. Real thunder this time, not my stomach. The storm is here. I'm so afraid. Thunder. Ah. Don't worry, it'll be alright. I'm not pooping myself over here. Just focus on my voice. Yes, your voice. Can you hear me? Yes, you're definitely not whispering. You're right, I'm yelling. What does my voice sound like? Why do you care? Oh, old. Stressed? You are not the whisper at the top of the well. Stressed? Yes, I guess you're right. But still, I'm here. You are not the whisper at the top. Okay, now we're suddenly on the phone. You are not the whisper at the top of the well. Who? I had a dream. I was drowning in a well. Someone came, but then they ran away. Not me. I would have helped you. I know. It wasn't my father either. He wouldn't abandon me. And Arthur was never mine. God, it was... Oh God. It was myself. Me, I was running away from myself. I was running away from my composition. It was an important dream. What is that doctor's name in Vienna? Freud? Exactly. Freud? Freud. Freud. Exactly. He would approve of your interpretation, I think. Yes? Yes. Do you remember how you talked me into calling Nicole? What did you do? I called her. I did it. I'm a stubborn old Czech. Haha. Oh, I thought he was French this whole time. I'm a stubborn old Czech. I called her anyway. What did she say? She was overjoyed. She said that I should visit her as soon as possible. Can you believe it? I'm glad. I simply had to call her. The silence that followed our last call, as soon as your voice was gone, I was reminded of how lonely I really am. Are you still feeling lonely? Not anymore. Not when I'm talking to you. I'm glad that I could talk to you. Me too. Aw, we like Leos. Ha! Aw, we're getting inspiration from our old telephone friend. Are you still there? Yes, I'm still here. What are you doing? I'm just listening to you breathe. That's not creepy at all, right? What about the storm? Still here too. It no longer disturbs you? No. Wonderful. I can finish the song now. It is a song of courage, of believing yourself and facing the shadows. May I hear it? No, I'm not done, but soon. I'll play it for you on my violin as we hang up the phone. Aww. Wonderful. No, I'm not done, but soon. Until soon. Then, farewell, Wilma. Farewell, my friend. Oh, I got a telephone, buddy. The composition is developing well. There are already several great passages, but still a lot to write. That was the last sheet of music paper, but there's still something left to write. The finale. There has to be some space for a few notes. Oh, where will I get something to write on? Take it. The back of Arthur's composition is clean. I need the paper. Sorry, Arthur. Just looking at her music lifts her mood. This is my best work so far. Melodies flow through her mind, while the rain falls onto the cabin. Now a dedication. Leos helped us a lot. We're gonna say, for my friend Leos. The best listener from Vienna to Krumau. Did he even tell us where he was? May you listen to the song, his song, someday. Aw, that one's cute. I like that one. Screw you, Arthur. We have a new friend. So this is the Lion's Song. Aw, Sounds like Leos, lions. Courage, lion, Leos. Here we are. Vienna Great Hall of the Muskeviren. The auditorium at the Muskeviren is packed. The compositions by Schwartzberg, Fowler, and others have already been played. The mood is tense, expectant. Seems as if the whole city of Vienna is here. But now is not the time to be nervous. The lion's song. The sound and melody free themselves of all the instruments. Form pictures of familiar faces and places. Quiet to a calm, bright spark. Branch, split, and spread. Seem far away, all of a sudden, muffled as if heard through falling snow. Cleaved into facets, clean and sharp-edged. Now peaceful like a warm voice from far away. Comforting. Remembering everything, putting it into the song. Fading to a sense of hope for someday. As the curtain falls, Wilma leaves the stage. It wasn't seen for the rest of the evening. It was cute. The next episode of The Lion's Song. Song episode 2 anthology. Okay. That one follows, I believe it's the brother, Wilma's brother, and he's an artist. So instead of helping a violinist write music, I think it's something where you're helping a young artist kind of break through his block, you know? Finding shapes and colors and artistic composition through the world around him instead of music. I really like these credits too. Anyway, let's exit out of that. It's decisions. Whew. Seems like we kind of pushed Arthur to the side because we kind of knew it wasn't to be, especially after reading those letters. We're just kind of hooked on to Leos. Leo? I don't know. Maybe it's Leo, maybe it's Leos. I'm gonna say Leos, because that's what I've been saying it. But like I said, it gives you different decisions, and based on what you choose, it could change the way in which everything unfolds. Like, when me and Hubs played this, we kind of ignored Leos, we talked about it the first time, that's unavoidable, but then when he calls back, you can choose not to answer the phone, and that's kind of what we did, because we were like, no, not now, it's time for music. And so we didn't talk to him again for the rest of the game, but now this is really interesting because I chose to pick up the phone and talk to Leos again, and he became the inspiration to the song this time, even though I think technically it's the same song no matter how you finish it, but how it's dedicated obviously changes, because this one was for Leos, and it changed kind of what the song was about. It was about courage and stuff, but when I originally played this with Hubs, we chose to dedicate it to Arthur, and so it was a song for unrequited love. But so it's kind of interesting how the same thing can change depending on what you do, and I love games like that. You just have to choose what you want to do, click a few places, that's it. Very easy, and I like games like this because they're very short, and I guess in this kind of game you can't mess it up. Some games, like the Otome games that I like to play, you can mess them up. You can suddenly just back yourself in a corner and just die, and you don't know where you messed up. But this game, it keeps going no matter what you choose. It just changes how everything progresses, and I liked it. Did you like it? Let me know. Like I said, this is the Lions song. It's free on Steam for the first episode, so you can play for yourself. What do you get versus what I got? I was glad I was able to play a game today. It's been a long time. I have a lot of gameplay videos that I've kind of recorded, and I just haven't done anything with them. I don't know. I plan on playing more games, so if that's kind of what you're not here for, maybe you'll be a little disappointed. I do plan on doing more dress-up videos, more costume videos, but obviously I'm limited to how many costumes I actually have. I don't really have anything else right now until maybe this summer that I'd have a new costume that I want to bring out. So I don't know, maybe it'll be a while. So in the meantime, I'll just play some really chill games that we can just, you know, look fabulous while we play. I don't know. Let me know. Anyway, that's all I've got. Please leave your questions, comments, criticisms down below. I'd love to hear them. Another thing I can plug now is my Instagram, which is Murasaki. It has a lot of the same, like, dressed up costumes that I've done videos on. It also has a lot of behind the scenes stuff of, like, my hobbies, my other hobbies. A lot of pictures of my cats, because, you know, it is the internet. But anyway, my cats, my life, not so fun things, but, you know, still interesting to me. Maybe it's interesting to you. If you would like to keep following, please do. I know it's kind of a different change in subject, but this is also what I love. Anyway, as always, if you like what you see, you know where to find me.